Hello everyone, this is Connor Whalen for my shoebox project. I'm just going to jump right into it. For number one, I have Dell computers. You know, I don't really use Macs. A lot of people know me for using desktops and helping them with desktops, so decided to use this here. Number two is Apex Legends. This is one of my favorite games that I play. A lot of people know me for playing this game, and it's one of my favorites right now. Number three is a laborer job. I've been working as a laborer some on and off for as long as I can remember, really. My dad owns a private contracting business, and I give him a hand every once in a while. Moving on, we have The Wolf of Wall Street, one of my favorite movies. You know, I like to be eccentric like this guy. Not too eccentric because he got thrown in jail, but you know what I mean. Moving on, a lot of people know me as a fisherman. Cooking and fishing goes hand in hand. It's always good to be able to eat whatever you catch fresh out of the water, and so it's a nice little hobby to kill time if you're bored. Over here we have just a stereotypical Irish guy, and, St. Patrick's Day celebrator. I am proud of my Irish heritage, so decided to include that. A lot of people know me as being Irish, and have the facial features of being Irish and all that good stuff. So moving on, 7 will be Steam. Steam is my go-to for my games. A lot of people that I've met online, I've met through Steam, and everyone that I play online with pretty much uses Steam. It's the number one most used library on there, on the desktop app, or just on the desktop. Moving on. I am a first generation college student, and it's a very big deal for me, and I'm hoping that I can be able to graduate or transfer with a associates here pretty soon. So, moving on. I included a excuse me. Sorry, I can't hear those. I included a vote turnout sticker because I believe that the younger generation really needs to prioritize who they want to have in office, and I feel like the younger generation really does not want to go out and waste their time in voting, but I feel like it's very important for people to do so, and a lot of people that know me tell me that I will tell them to go and vote. A lot of people know me as being pretty introverted. Nothing else really to say. I've just been an introvert most of my life. That's about it. Excuse me. Moving on. That's it for the outside personalities. And move on to the inner person, or the how I see myself. So, number 1 would be this house right here, sold house. My goal is to one day own a property, and I see myself as a homeowner at some point. I really hope so. Android. I really don't like Apple as a company at all, and so I usually use Android, and I also use Windows instead of Macs. For here, I customize PCs as a side job, and also I upgrade my desktop every so often, and I just see myself as a tinkerer with desktops. Here, I don't know if it's hard to see, but that's kind of ironic because this is talking about astigmatism, and this is how you're supposed to see lights at night, and this is how I see lights at night. You can notice the streaks coming off of the light sources, and the intense blur coming from the light sources as well. Uh, Basically, my eyeballs are not perfectly round, so light reflects differently, which makes it blurry for me at night. And so I know I see myself as blind because I am pretty much blind. Uh, I would like to see myself as outgoing, even though I do think of myself as an introvert. But I'm trying to work on getting put out there more. So I'd like to think of myself as outgoing. Moving on. Excuse that. I worked as a cook, ran my own kitchen for close to 3 years, and have been in the restaurant industry for close to 5. I had a job straight out of high school, and so I didn't feel the need to go to college immediately. And then I worked there for about 2 years, and then got handed a pink slip, and that was basically when I decided to go back to school. So I definitely still see myself as a cook, and I'm glad that I picked up the skills of how to cook, because there's nothing worse than being a broke college student who has to live off the top ramen. 7. We have savings. I'd like to think of myself as, trying to plan for the future, and so yeah, we have these savings jars. 8. We have League of Legends. I don't usually play the game anymore, but I played the game for so long that that's pretty much what I think of myself as. The community is somewhat questionable, let's just say that. And yeah, moving on. 9, we have some sort of lecture giver or teacher or seminar speaker or something like that. Excuse me. I would really like to see myself as a teacher, and I like giving advice to people. So one of my professions I would like to be is a history professor. So I would see myself as somewhat of an educator because I enjoy, educating people on topics. Number 10, we have the computer repair. I usually go out and fix computers and take older office computers that I find on my Facebook Marketplace and things like that, and I salvage them for parts. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of my shoebox project. If you did notice, I didn't have the letters in there yet. It's because as we are speaking, I am printing them out, and so they will be provided in the shoebox. If you are wondering why they were not in there, but thank you for your time, and hope to see each other's responses soon. Goodbye.